Oh boy, we are back in the office.
2019.
We're back in. I think this is not the first open house of 2019,
It's
but
not.
the first open house we've recorded in 2019.
We look different. Elyse looks better, way better, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Elyse looks way better.
The older women get, the better looking they get. I've always said and been told and heard.
Thelma and Louise was a metaphor for them driving off the cliff of age, like because they looked fine then, but at a certain point, woo, you're gone.
I've never seen it. Do they scissor?
They do, the whole
Okay.
movie.
As they're going off the cliff.
Gotcha.
And you know what you need to have a good scissor? An erection. Or great hair. Either way, Hims has got you covered, and they are the sponsor of this episode. Like any medical product, you should consult your doctor before joining Hims or get a prescription through them. And we're going to hear more from them at the end of the show.
You could scissor all day with an erection and hair.
Hair's caught on my erection.
Your first question this week comes from Eli Blue. If you could take any joke from the entirety of your guys' time on YouTube and make merch of it, what would it be?
I've already thought about this one, and
Okay.
it's one of my favorite quotes of all time from Funhaus. It's retarded people don't have AIDS by default from Matthew Peak.
Yeah.
Give it a thumbs up.
He'll be making that thumbs up when he's Arnold Schwarzenegger in Terminator getting lowered into the lava that is the internet roasting him for this shirt.
Peak is beloved. He can do no wrong.
He could say whatever he wants, and he did, and we should put it on a t-shirt with his face.
We should actually give him an opportunity to clarify. He didn't mean what people interpreted it to be
Oh,
meant
no, not
as.
at all, not at all.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Peak, but you meant people who are often late or tardy,
Tardy people.
but they do it often, so
Yeah.
they are reoccurringly tardy.
And they also don't have assistance by default.
Yes.
Like aids that people
AIDS,
that
they
people
don't
that
always
help
have
you.
people helping them, because if they did have AIDS, then they would arrive on time.
Right, that's
is what you meant.
That was the context, right?
I always thought that we should have a Peace T-shirt.
Oh, Peace Tea.
Yeah, remember Peace Tea?
I do remember
I don't
Peace
know what
Tea.
happened to that company, by the way. As soon as I promoted them, they went out of business. They disappeared forever.
That's really bad.
I thought a Peace Tea shirt would be really good.
I think it's criminal that Rooster Teeth never made us, and I don't know if this is inside gaming or not, but a sad Pikachu Adam, like drawing
That's
on a
inside
shirt.
gaming.
That was an inside game.
Then
Right.
you
Inside
can make
gaming.
it now. And
I wasn't sad.
He was very sad.
Are you
and
sad
drunk.
now?
I mean, yes.
Oh, okay.
I think that would, an honest answer, sell a ton.
You think Nintendo will sue us? Bring it on.
Remember the Groucho Marx glasses that have glasses, but then the big mustache
The nose
too?
and the mustache, yeah.
What about one like that with Adam, except it's kind of a beard and a frown?
He's always
Look,
sad.
I'm only happy when the Summer Olympics happen.
That's true.
All right, next question from Jewican98.
You can't say that.
I just read
Put
his
it on a
username.
t-shirt.
In my pediatrics class, we learned that you need to distract kids before you give them a shot. How would you distract the kid?
Basically, I would go into their parents' room, we'd set it all up before, cover them in fake blood.
Mm-hmm.
The child walks into the room, they see their parents have been murdered.
Oh my gosh.
I appear, bursting out of the closet, chase them with a knife, they're screaming.
Yeah.
By the time, when they get to the front door, I grab them on the shoulder and go, and then give them their vaccine.
Enjoy not having measles.
Yeah.
I mean, typically they always have like a clown or someone dressed up. I guess today's equivalent would be a Fortnite character.
Exactly.
And they
That's
come out, and
exactly
so there's
right.
just some guy flossing.
Pick
Yeah.
every single time you fly.
They'd be so fucking vaccinated. They're either going to be autistic or they're going to be really healthy.
Yeah.
They're going to be autistic if they're playing Fortnite.
This is a true story. When I was really little, like 3, 4, 5, my pediatrician would pretend like he was going to give me a shot. Like he'd pull out a giant needle because he thought it was really funny to scare a little kid into thinking that they were going to get a shot.
Yeah.
I would always be like, haha, okay, until the one time that he's actually giving you a shot and you're like, okay, good one, Dr. McKinney, put away the...
Oh, and you got a shot and you didn't even notice.
Yeah, because you're so used to
Wow.
it. So I would just always have a needle pointed at a child.
Canadian healthcare is
That's
creative.
really scary. It's also very, very scary.
We're also healthy, so that's why our sense of humor develops so well.
It's why everyone there is old.
And also kind of boring.
It's just nice.
When I was a kid, I moved when I was supposed to get a shot, and I got a scrape along my ass cheek. I still have that scar on my ass cheek right now. And the way I would distract a child is when they were just about to get a shot, they see the needle, and then I show them a picture of my ass cheek. And they go, oh! And again, and I give them a shot, and they didn't even notice.
So they stabbed it in, and then you flinched, and then it...
They were just about to do it, and I moved. And it went like that. And I got it right there on my ass cheek.
Are you a doctor in
And
this
that doctor's
scenario
name?
or a registered sex
Kevin
offender?
Spacey.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's all right. They want us.
Sorry, I missed your joke.
It was fine.
At least
We got two jokes for the
they were
price-
making a registered sex offender joke.
Me too. Well, kind of. He's not registered yet.
Next question from Dracus Rex. Funhaus needs to put on a production of a Shakespeare play, but with your own twist to it. What's the play and what's the twist? Othello, except everyone's black and Othello is white.
So isn't it it's the opposite, right?
Yeah, it's a flip.
I only know of the movie from the 90s, so is that what you're referencing?
Yeah, it's basically Black Panther, but Martin Freeman is the main character.
Romeo and Juliet, but Romeo is Johnny Depp and Juliet is Amber Heard. And they kill each other with cell phones to the head.
I have a crazy idea. Hamlet. Everyone loves this story, but we replace the principal characters with lions, and the rest of the characters would be other animals too.
You make Hamlet, you don't cast Hamlet as a pig? That doesn't seem right.
She's got a good point.
Something happened to you.
Hamlet.
Hamlet.
When did you become like a 55-year-old mother who loves puns?
Speaking of, I would write the Barb's Tale, where we invite Barbara Dunkelman to come to Funhaus.
All the barbs.
Yeah.
But the twist is that I throw acid in everyone's eyes, and then I switch places. That's the twist. I switch places with Barb.
Is that what happens in the Bard's Tale?
No.
Oh.
I mean, it could be. I don't know.
But the only way for everyone to legitimately believe that I am Barbara is to blind
And
them.
we already believe that.
They say when you did your Gwen Stefani impersonation, people said you looked more like Barbara.
Hi, I'm Gwen Stefani.
So Barbara just looks like Gwen Stefani.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out that.
Those are all compliments, by the way.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
there's no insult there.
all compliments.
I heard she's a hateful bitch, but
From whom?
Trevor? Was it Trevor?
not Barbara. No, I was talking about Gwen Stefani.
Yeah, I know. Was it Trevor?
Rotodomo. After an undisclosed accident, Elyse has been left with a serious case of amnesia. How do the other Funhaus members try to bring her memories back?
I show her that picture of my ass cheek with this scar on it, and she goes, "Oh my gosh, I remember this open house episode."
I show her the Lion King and I tell her it's Hamlet.
Yeah. I was going to kiss her very deeply because trauma is what you have to get to bring back the memories.
You like men. You like men.
To be clear, before she gets her memory back, I would Kurt Russell Goldie Hawn her from Overboard. Where
For as long
I
as you could, right?
enslave her
Yeah.
and have her raise my children, and no one bats an eye because it's the fucking 80s.
It's a good time.
I would be in the hospital, with the bandage wrapped around my
Absolutely,
head.
yeah.
From behind a curtain on the other side of my bed, I would hear someone go, "Retarded people don't have AIDS by default." Like, peek? Is that you?
I know that voice.
I know that voice.
Big Lebowski, 97. The members of Funhaus find out that, much like Aquaman, they have one parent from a secret realm far from home. What is your secret lineage and what does it explain about you?
I definitely have one parent far from home, from the faraway city of Mexico City, Mexico.
Ooh.
And that would explain why I love Mexican food and anything Latin American culture.
Name one character from Selena other than Selena.
Edward James Olmos.
Chris.
Chris, her boyfriend who loved her.
Come on, guys. Chris. Everyone knows Chris, the guitarist in the band.
Either way, I love Mexican food. And that would explain why, because I have a parent from Mexico.
My favorite food. What's the question?
Something about why am I sad or
Oh,
whatever.
I would be the bus driver from Selena.
No, secret parent. Secret parent.
I would want to have a parent from. I got parents from so many places already, though, is the
I
thing.
mean, wouldn't your father be like an actual professional wrestler or something like that?
Well, where are
Like,
they from? The South?
I don't know. Where's Macho Man from? He probably fucked your mom.
Maybe. I mean, maybe.
And she's like, "Are you coming back?" And oh no.
The thing is, I would find out that I am a long-lost McMahon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm related to the McMahon family.
You have to do the walk to prove it.
Yeah.
He's really good at it, actually.
Elyse can tell you last night I was watching a video. She's like, "What are you watching?" And it was just Vince McMahon shirtless in a ring.
Why?
Because he's huge.
Why?
Because he's so muscular. And then
gay.
because
Hey,
he
you're
was
gay.
gonna
You're gay, bro.
wrestle. He was gonna wrestle
What's
someone.
wrong with that?
I mean, nothing's wrong
Do you
with
have a
that.
problem with my husband being gay?
He was supposed to wrestle someone to get the 30th spot in the Royal Rumble, which is the best spot because it means you come out last.
Yeah.
Except that it turns out it was China, and then he did. China's going around the ring. He didn't know what to do, but he's still so muscular. He'd be my dad.
The last question from Somnocent. Weezer's 1996 album Pinkerton was considered a critical failure when it first debuted. It was. but would later go on to receive perfect marks years after release. What Funhaus content will people realize is actually great years later?
Sex swing.
They will.
They will.
It's gonna come around.
It's gonna come around.
I don't know when though.
Like 4, maybe 500 years from now?
But when people come to us, start demanding more sex swing, we're gonna not learn our lesson, just like Weezer, and keep making the same thing.
I think when sex swing goes to Netflix, because people will binge it.
It's going to Netflix?
And Matt Hellum does not have my number.
Also, Matt Hullum is not the CEO of Netflix either.
I don't know if he even knows that crazy guy.
Who do we work for?
You just talk to Josh Flanagan. He'll sell it. He'll sell it to Netflix. And
Josh Flanagan's sex swing.
Josh Flanagan's sex swing.
But he'll take out all the jokes and replace it with like some stupid character shit, and he'll hire a bunch of child actors because those are the only people he likes working with. I think all of our jokes about roosterteeth.com will age like a fine wine.
I can't remember the name of it. There was one that like I actually cut that I thought was really, really good.
Name one of the jokes.
Mothman?
No, it's like a guy year one, something year one, or
Gary's Incident?
Gary's Incident.
Oh, Gary's
that was a whole
Incident's great.
series.
Yeah.
But people don't talk about it now.
That's a great series.
And I thought I thought that was really good.
All right, you barely took any damage.
Yeah.
Just don't let the monkey stop you.
What the fuck? Another panther. It's 2 panthers. That's the wife. 4 monkeys. Oh, double monkey headshot. No,
Like
they don't
gameplay,
ever
they
talk
never
about
mentioned that, and I'm like, that was a good
It's
one.
because we have so much fucking awesome shit.
Gary. Like sex swing.
It is hard actually going back to old Inside Gaming videos and saying like, there should be a Photoshop here, and there's not. I feel like our videos have gotten better, and I give that to all of our amazing editors.
I'm not listening to you.
They'll watch this episode, right?
No.
Oh.
People don't respect you, Adam, but if you want them to respect you, you better have great hair and everything better be
Rock
working down
solid
there. This episode is sponsored by some Real Talk, aka Hims. We've mentioned their hair loss prevention products in the past, but that isn't the only service they offer. It might sound silly, but sexual performance issues in men are way more common than you'd think. In fact, over 25% of new ED cases are in men under 40. A lot of men tend to believe this isn't treatable, but it is. It's 2018. We've got full-on computers in our pockets. What makes you think we couldn't have a full-on boner in those pants too? Enter 4hims.com, a one-stop shop for hair loss, skincare, and sexual wellness for men. Hims connects you with real doctors and medical-grade solutions to treat ED. This isn't snake oil or stuff you'd find at a gas station. It's genuine prescriptions backed by science. Plus, you get to skip the waiting room and awkward doctor visits. Use 4hims.com to connect confidentially with a doctor who will make sure treatment is right for you. Try Hims for a month today for just $5 while supplies last. Check out the website for full details. This would cost hundreds from any other doctor or pharmacy. So go to 4hims.com/openhouseed. That's FORHIMS.com/openhouseed. Get the boner you deserve.
Throbbing.
Engorged?
Yeah.
Feet, because there seem to be pictures of feet everywhere on
Yeah.
the internet. Like everyone's got feet pictures.
You ever see the video of those women who are in love with large like one woman's like trying to have sex with a Ferris wheel?
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool. If you go to Six Flags, it's just like being in a giant naked supermodel park.